going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast, and this is episode number 61. Hopefully, everyone's having a great week, and hopefully, everyone's getting ready for the holidays. Christmas is just around the corner, so hopefully, everyone has done their Christmas shopping. Noah,
Hey, Amazon's ready for me to go take a look at it.
no Black Friday deals for you?
No,
Didn't?
no. I
No,
think I was pretty busy on Black Friday. I didn't have a chance to look, but
no,
yeah, I mean, I usually find something pretty decent. I'm still
no,
trying to figure out what to do, but bank account's kind of tight because we are making a trip to Japan right now. So in a few months, so uh
no.
so mine's a little tight, but I'll find something good. I always figure something out.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
What about you?
Um, yeah, shopping.
Shopping's done or not yet?
Not yet. A couple more gifts for both families. Try and figure it out. A couple more gifts I need to buy for the wife. So,
There's
um,
always someone that's super hard to shop for. I'm
is
not
it?
saying the wife. I'm
Oh,
just saying for families in general. I think there's always
yeah,
someone
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just like, oh, I have no idea what to get them.
Yeah, luckily one family we're doing a white elephant, so at least,
Oh yeah, so just get one gift or
yeah, that's always fun.
that's
And of
nice. Yeah,
course, office party, white elephant as well. A lot of white elephants going around here, so
I feel like white elephant's the way to go when there's no kids. Because
that's
when
true.
there's kids, you have to have the whole ceremony, the traditional wait till whatever time and then open them.
True. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, crazy. 2026 is just around the corner. A couple more weeks and it's already
Crazy.
2026. This year has gone by so quick, and but yeah, you know, hopefully everyone gets whatever they want for Christmas.
Yeah,
And Noah's got a lot of baseball for us, so
yeah.
everyone buckle in, enjoy the ride, and I'll see you soon. Noah, take it away.
Yeah. I don't know. You don't want to go over the football game?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Did
we
we
can just say
lose?
we lost on a
Okay.
last minute field goal for our pick. We picked the Buccaneers. Buccaneers had a 14-point lead. I didn't get to watch it, obviously, but
Me neither.
I know what happened. Uh, I did do a little recap before. But yeah, Bucks blew a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Falcons of all teams.
Kyle Pitts had 3 touchdowns. I know that. And
Kyle Pitts had
46
an
fantasy
ins
points. So,
Kyle Pitts had an insane game, and he's still really young. So even though he's been in the league for like 4 or 5 years now, um, yeah, just to break down for the Bucks, they lose first place. Now they are behind the Panthers. Never thought that would be happening, at least this soon. Um,
they lost back-to-back games, Saints and then the Falcons. I mean, combine of 6 wins between those two teams.
Yeah, and they had the lead, and they gave it up. And I think even in the last drive for the Falcons, they had a 3rd and 28, and then they had like a 4th and 13 and converted. So, uh, hey, shout out to Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. They don't have a first round pick, but they are helping every other team in the NFL right now by pushing that first round pick as far back as possible for the Rams. Because that at one point the Rams were looking at potentially landing the first overall pick, and
Yeah,
if they don't make that pick, hey, they're getting a haul for it. That's for
yeah,
sure. So, yeah. Tough loss for the Bucks. See if they even make the playoffs now. They have to win their division. No way they make a wild card, especially in the NFC. How competitive it is this year. So yeah, well, I guess we'll see with that one.
yeah. I saw that Mike Evans needed to average what 215 yards to break the his $1,000 streak, and he got pretty close. Honestly,
Hit over
I think he
100
hit,
something, yeah.
yeah, like 125 maybe,
Yeah.
something
I
like
mean,
that. So.
mathematically, there's still a chance. I think he needs, well, before that game, I saw he needed like 50 yards a quarter. So uh, it's going to be a little higher now, but
Yeah,
hey, you never know. Never know.
yeah,
Seen crazier things happen.
yeah, yeah. I totally forgot there was Thursday night game. Honestly, I didn't get any notifications from ESPN about the game.
Me either, but I did catch the ending. I did see the
Where,
the
when,
field goal,
when we lost?
the game-winning field goal. I think that's it.
Dang.
But yeah, so a lot of baseball stuff. Winter meetings coming to an end for baseball, but they had the MLB draft lottery a couple days ago. So um, the original percentages of who was going to go where was the White Sox, Twins, Pittsburgh Pirates, Baltimore Orioles, the oh, the A's, the Braves, the Rays, Cardinals, Miami, Colorado, Washington, and the Angels were all 10, 11, 12 because they picked in the top six in the last two drafts, so they cannot get a top pick in this draft. But Rockies' worst record in the MLB do not get a top pick, so that was really, really rough for the Rockies there. Then 13 through 18 is Arizona, Texas, San Francisco, Kansas City, New York Mets, and then Houston. So the differences there were, or just here's a new one. It was the White Sox at one. The Rays were at seven, moved all the way up to two. Probably one of the best jumps
Jeez.
uh in the lottery. The Twins went from two to three, so they still get a top three pick. Solid. The biggest jump was the Giants from 12 to 4. So all you Giants fans out there, top five pick, it's huge. Uh there's I
What's
think
the projections?
right now they're projected to get a shortstop.
LeBron?
But I think yeah. I mean, there's like okay, there are seven sh shortstops projected to get picked in the top 10.
That's wild.
Uh, two college one or three college ones are top five, and then one is a high school kid. I don't know the rest, but yeah, seven projected shortstops. So very shortstop heavy. Giants really need a second baseman. They're kind of just plugging and playing whoever they can at second base. Best thing about a shortstop middle infielder, can probably move him to second base. So that's someone there because Willie Adames is going to be the future at shortstop. So you get someone like that. If it's a college guy, maybe he comes up in the next year, next 2 years. I think the average, I did my capstone project on this. The average time uh, prospects take to get to the MLB is 3 to 6 years. College guys
Wow.
normally 3 years, so maybe a fast track. There are, I mean, if you're the Angels, I mean, the Angels, they literally just bring people up like
Yeah.
same year. So, um, but next the Pirates moved from 3 to 5, so still top five pick. And then the next high jump was the Royals. Huge jump from 13 to 6. They got Jack Caglione last year, I believe. So but they get another top pick this year. They had a 0.8% chance to get the number one pick. The Giants had a 1%. So huge jumps for both of those teams, and that's just huge for both of those, especially the Royals who are young and they already are a really good team, and then you get
Yeah.
another top pick. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Orioles dropped from 4 to 7. That's rough because they dropped out of the top five. You normally want a top five pick, but seven, still top 10. A's dropped from 5 to 8. The Braves drop back 6 to 9. 10, 11, 12 stay the same because it's just the Rockies, Nationals, Angels. Cardinals drop 8 to 13. Marlins 9 to 14. Uh, and then the Diamondbacks, Rangers, Astros, Mets round out the rest. But a lot of moving parts.
Jeez.
Uh, best movement is definitely Royals, Giants. Any of those fans out there are pretty happy. And then the Rays getting the second pick is huge also. So shout out to any fans out there who were uh, aware of what was going on. Um,
That's
uh,
crazy. And the draft is when is it? June? July?
it's during the season. I think it's July. I think it's right before the All-Star All-Star break.
Dang, that's crazy. But isn't that one of the prospects, LeBron? Is that his last name?
Yeah, LeBron shortstop from Alabama.
Yeah.
He had a really good year. I think I mean, he hit over 300. I think he had 18 bombs. So pretty solid. But yeah, if he gets picked, I mean, he might get picked high just based off name alone. Because if he makes the MLB, his jersey sales are going to go through the roof. That
Yeah,
team is going to be making money off of that those jerseys. So
true,
that I mean that's another thing to look out for, when you're drafting prospects. What can they bring to the team? Business side, he's going to be selling jerseys. That's
true.
for sure.
Yeah, not even gonna be on the field. I mean, someone's just gonna buy the like double A,
I
single
mean,
A.
if he somehow goes to I mean, there's no
Three.
chance he falls to Cleveland, but if he somehow were to fall to Cleveland, that would be probably the best spot for him to go just based off of the name.
Yeah, that's wild.
Even Miami, maybe, spend a lot of time in Miami.
Yeah,
LeBron.
golden years.
Yeah, so the and then some MLB offseason moves that happened. A lot happened this past week. Uh and more still happening. Pete Alonso signed with the Baltimore Orioles, 5 year, 155 million. A lot of people are saying overpay. I think Red Sox were the next team to offer something even close, but it wasn't even relatively close. Um, so that's a huge contract, 30, 31 million a year. So the potential Orioles lineup: Jackson Holliday, Jordan Westburg, Gunnar Henderson. You got Pete Alonso, Adley Rutschman, Taylor Ward, who they just got from the Angels for Grayson Rodriguez. Another trade that happened this offseason. Insane. Grayson Rodriguez at one point was the number one pitcher in prospect, pitching prospect in baseball for
Yeah,
Taylor Ward. So crazy trade. For I think Ward has 1 year or 2 years of control, and Grayson Rodriguez has four. So,
is
big
Tyler
pickup.
Ward still on his rookie contract,
Taylor Ward,
or is am I thinking
he's
of someone
still
else?
in the what's it called? He's still in the within the 6 years where he
Oh,
can't be he's still restricted free agent, I think. So,
gotcha.
I think he says he has 1 or 2 years left before he can be a actual free agent. But Uh, yeah, Grayson Rodriguez 4 years of control, so he can't be an official unrestricted free agent until 4 years down the line. But that raised a lot of eyebrows. Injuries maybe was because of that, but it's a huge pitching prospect for t 1 year of Taylor Ward,
Yeah,
if it's 1 year. And then Colton Cowser, Tyler O'Neill, and Samuel Basallo, who was a top five prospect last year in all of baseball, getting called up playing either catcher or first base if Alonso DHs. And Tyler
yeah.
O'Neill outfield DH also. So a good mix of prospects and
They needed a
veterans.
veteran, right?
Yeah, they needed a
That's
big
one.
veteran bat here, especially Adley Rutschman,
Yeah,
struggling last year with the bat.
yeah.
Great behind the plate. But they did add Taylor Ward, a big outfield bat. Um, and then Tyler O'Neill, who they signed a couple years ago or last year,
Well, the
another huge
Orioles,
bat.
they probably had the most disappointing season of last year, right?
Yeah, yeah, they had high
So,
expectations. They did not hit him at all.
yeah,
They spent a lot of money on Pete Alonso when a lot of people would say their biggest spot of need was pitching, and they got rid of their best pitching prospect or former best pitching prospect,
yeah,
and then signed Pete Alonso. So, uh, but huge, huge. We'll see how much that helps. Um, the Orioles, the AL East, one of the best uh, divisions in baseball, just got even harder now with Pete Alonso. So that's
yeah.
huge. The Mets lose another player with Edwin Diaz, who signed with the Dodgers, of course, a 3 year, $69 million deal, the highest deal, I believe, for a relief pitcher. He will now be their new closer. Probably the biggest need for the Dodgers. We saw that kind of happening in the World Series. The bullpen was a struggle. They added Roki Sasaki in there instead of him being a starting pitcher, and they had to use Yamamoto to close out some games because the bullpen was just not uh,
I
up to
mean,
par for
yeah,
the Dodgers.
the game went in 18 innings, so I mean, that also doesn't help
Yeah. Um,
during the
But
series.
I mean, I think the game before he was
Still,
already warming up for relief also to close out a
yeah,
game.
true.
Uh, but yeah, that's a huge move for the Dodgers. I don't think they're expected to make any other big moves other than maybe Murakami, who's coming over from Japan, if he signs there. But there's a list of teams he might go to. Um, but next, Devin Williams brought in to replace Edwin Diaz. Actually, he was signed before Edwin Diaz left, but he signed a 3-year, $50 million deal with the Mets. Had a tough year last year with the Yankees, but um, maybe it's because he had to shave his beard, you know. But they did get rid of that rule, and I think he had a beard a little at the end there. But uh, yeah, Devin Williams, good reliever. See if he can go back to his form that he was in with the Milwaukee Brewers, with the Mets, because the Mets are going to need him now. That's for sure. Kyle Schwarber re-signed with the Phillies, 5-year, 150 million. I believe I can't remember exactly who the other team was. I know the Pirates were rumored to be making offers to him. I doubt they were making an offer like this.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe it was the Orioles. I want to say it was the Orioles that offered him a deal like this, 5-year, 150. That was before they signed Pete Alonso.
Hmm.
I can't remember exactly. Dang. But yeah, uh, big signing back to the Phillies. One of the best hitters in baseball. Yes,
Yeah.
he will probably not hit 200, but he will hit 50 bombs. So guaranteed 50 home run guy. Uh,
Lead
so
off.
yeah, if you want a guy who hits singles and hits home runs, he's your guy. Him
Yeah.
and him and Max Muncy are your guy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Next, just a little trade that happened. Mariners top prospect, top catching prospect, Harry Ford got traded to the Nationals, most likely because of Cal, the big dumper. He's just stuck behind there. So they
Brutal.
traded him for a relief pitcher. I think his name's Ferrero. I think
Yeah.
it's a very underwhelming package to receive for one of your top prospects.
Yeah.
Harry Ford, who was expected to be a very good player.
So the
Um,
funny thing about it is, I listened to Tony Kornheiser, his podcast, part of the PTI guy. Uh, he's a big Nationals guy, and that's all they talked about was this trade and how. But he would always complain about how bad the relievers were for the Nationals, so he was super happy. But then people and beat writers kept telling him like, "Hey, like this guy may only be here for like 1 year." Henry Ford. So it's funny.
yeah,
I know all
Harry
about the
Ford.
Nationals just because of this one podcast I listened to
Yeah,
and
he's
how
still
bad
pretty
they are.
young. I think he's 23, maybe 24.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean they have Kybert Ruiz over there for the Nationals, so I don't know. I mean, he goes being behind, stuck behind one
So
guy to another.
they said they may trade like Mackenzie Gore or something. Like they're getting rid of everyone from
Yeah, Mackenzie
five
Gore
years ago.
was. Yeah, that was with the Juan Soto trade. Mackenzie Gore came over from the Padres along with James Wood, who went crazy last year. But yeah, Mackenzie Gore also had a great year. Probably going to be coming up for a contract soon. Probably that's why um, he may be looked at being traded. And Nationals aren't really a competitive team right now. But uh, yeah, that was one of the bigger prospects traded so far. Today, the Mets signed Pete Alonso's replacement, Jorge Polanco, another former
Nice.
Mariner now, a 2-year, $40 million contract. He has only played one out ever at first base in the majors.
Good for him.
So he has never played first, and he is expected to be Pete Alonso's replacement. He's a former shortstop, but he's been playing second base normally. Um, I think he'll be fine at first. I think if you can handle your glove at short, uh, you should be okay at first. But I think he did lead the league in errors at second base. If
Nice.
I'm not wrong.
All you got just find the base. That's all you need to do. Find the base, turn around. If Rafael Devers could do it for the Giants.
Yeah, I mean
At times it
if
looked
there's a
kind of funky, but he got it done. So
yeah, if there's a place to hide a player, I guess it's first base for fielding.
yeah,
Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe I saw that wrong. Maybe he was pretty good at second base on defense. But yeah, n never played first. Never played first. Um, yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how he does. But he had a like a comeback year last year hitting. I think it was his best hitting year since 2021. when he was with the Twins, I believe. So 26 bombs last year. He hit like over 260. So pretty solid year. Pretty good with the bat. Very good with runners in scoring position, which is something the Mets desperately needed. Um,
Another
Clutch situations
disappointing
last year.
season
Yeah.
was the
So
Mets not even making the playoffs.
so yeah, we'll see. Probably hit after Soto, I guess. So yeah, I don't know where he'll be in the lineup, but uh, not a bad addition. If he can continue to play at that level. And then last but not least, Murakami, which we mentioned a little bit earlier. He it's less than a week, or it's a week, a little more than a week. It's like 9 days. He has to sign with the team in 9 days, or else the timeline is up from when he was posted by his Japan team, and I guess he just has to go to Japan, back to Japan. I don't know. I don't think anyone's ever not signed within the
Yeah,
that I
I
can
was gonna
remember
say.
within the before the deadline. So um, yeah, I saw top teams were Tigers, Dodgers, and then a few other teams were thrown in there. But I'm Tigers and Dodgers seem like great spots um, for him to go. So we'll see where he lands. That'll be something to really watch out for. One of the best hitting prospects coming out of Japan since some would say since Otani. So
Oh,
um, he's up there. Um,
how much recruiting do you think
in my
Otani does for these guys coming out of Japan? Like to
Oh,
go to the
I'm sure
Dodgers?
he's a big deal. I'm sure he's a very big reason why
I'm sure that's the
uh
first person people call, right?
yeah, I
They're
mean they
somewhat
played
in the
together on the
circle.
World Series team.
Yeah,
So I'm sure he has that I'm sure he has a lot of influence with those guys. Um but I mean we'll see. Right here, I mean Mariners are one of the teams, Tigers, Phillies, Mets, Blue Jays. I don't know why the Pirates are on here. It's not gonna go with the Pirates. Yankees, Cubs, and then Giants are on here, but I doubt the Giants are going to be on it. They just have too many guys that play his positions. Rafael Devers at first, Matt
yeah.
Chapman at third. Bryce Alger just got called up this at the end of last season. He plays first. So I doubt he'll be going to the Giants, but definitely Mariners, Tigers, Mets, and Dodgers are teams to look out for.
Feel like he wants to go to a contender.
He's a big name. I'm sure he's probably gonna go to a big market. I mean, Mariners probably aren't going to be on there, but since they were so good last year, maybe they do go out and give him a deal, and maybe he is interested in going there just based off of Ichiro Suzuki, the history there. That's where people were saying Roki Sasaki would have been interested in. Yamamoto was interested in going there because of that history. So, um, if you have a
It
history
only
with Japanese players,
it only takes one. I mean,
yeah,
Ichiro's another guy that I'm sure people.
I mean, Hall of Fame should have been, oh my God, should have been unanimous Hall of Fame, and one person didn't vote for him. Get that guy off any ballot ever. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's
Disgusting.
insane.
Disgusting.
Uh,
But yeah, that's
yeah,
all for mine. Probably have some more baseball news next week. Uh, I'm assuming Murakami will probably sign by next week, hopefully.
hopefully. We can only hope.
Yeah.
Not on my list of things to talk about. I will get to college football, the bracket, and Michigan scandal, but Philip Rivers is starting this weekend.
I told you, man.
That's insane. He's gonna reset his Hall of Fame time. So 2031 is the next time he's eligible. But yeah, he's gonna start this week versus Seattle at Seattle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough, very rough first opponent to go against, but I mean, it makes the most sense, I think, because I think Leonard is dealing with an injury, so I don't think they want to just rush him out there. I think they'd rather throw a 44-year-old out there uh,
Wild.
than someone who uses their legs like Riley Leonard, who I think has a injury, a lower body injury. I think I don't know, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I saw a lot of Cam Newton was mad. Uh, it is crazy that they couldn't get someone else that was younger.
Yeah.
Not Cam Newton specifically, but like someone younger that's
Someone
on the free agent
younger.
market.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone's
but
like, this is how you know the free agent for quarterbacks are bad,
it's
right? This
rough.
is why like these quarterbacks don't have jobs, like Philip Rivers is getting the call.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it was mainly because he does know the offense. I think he was already helping them with their quarterbacks,
Yeah,
and he his high school team runs the Colts offense or
yeah,
something like that.
exactly, which is
So,
wild.
yeah, it's crazy. So it makes the most sense because he knows the offense, and they need someone to start right away.
Yeah.
So it'd be different if they didn't need someone to start right away, and they were actually looking to have someone who would make a huge impact, like down the road or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
And I guess technically they're still in the playoffs. They still have a chance to make
they're
it.
not out of it yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
not out of
so
it yet.
we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, hopefully.
We
I
need an
mean,
underdog bet on that one.
Hey, good luck to Philip Rivers. Hopefully he does not die out there because the Seahawks defense is scary.
Ruthless.
Yeah, it's scary. I don't know. I don't remember who it was last week, but they absolutely destroyed whoever. Or was it Bosmer, the Vikings? When they faced the Vikings, they
Yeah.
absolutely killed that guy in his first career start. So
Yeah.
Philip Rivers, known as the kind of like Jameis Winston. He's going to get you 4 touchdowns, but he'll throw 10 interceptions at the same time. So
Yeah.
we'll see how he does.
I think the first play of the game is gonna be a play action pass.
No way. I think they run the ball 3 times in the first play, first drive.
Just get
Let
some.
let just let Philip Rivers just get a feel of what it's like to be under center again. It's been like what was it like 5 years? He's 44 years old.
Yeah, he played 2019.
Yeah, bro. It's been 6 years. Let's give him a little
That's
refresher. Let's not
insane.
just throw it first play.
40. That was a deep bomb.
Or maybe just throw a deep bomb first play. Just see
Let's
what he's got.
chuck it up there to Pittman. See
Yeah,
what
just
happens.
just just go four streaks, man. 4 downfields. You got Josh Downs, Pierce,
Yeah.
Pittman, just all running a hey, just go just run as far and as fast as you can. Just chuck it downfield.
Yeah. So that should be interesting to watch. So something to watch for in that game.
Yeah, what time is that
Um,
game? I kind of want to watch it.
it's probably 10 o'clock game. Anyways, Michigan in the news. Sharon Moore. I mean, I don't know what's going on in Michigan. This is like their sixth scandal in 4 years, I would say. Cheating allegations, stealing signs, recruiting when they shouldn't have been during COVID with like under the table money. Um, but this one takes the cake. Sharon Moore gets fired. People were like, they had an okay year, but of course, things started coming out. He is supposedly having an affair with his assistant. He's also married with uh, 2 kids, 3 kids. Um, threw that all away. Um, Having an affair, try to cover it up. TMZ was reporting that he got her pregnant and paid for the abortion, and by paying for the abortion, like underneath the table, they doubled her salary by like she was getting like 50 million, and then they started paying her 96. I mean, sorry,
1,000.
50,000, and then started paying her like 96,000. Um, he gets fired and then goes to her house and then gets arrested for stalking and threatening her, like threatened to kill himself and then kill her because of this. Um, I honestly really don't know what the real story is, but I know the charges are for real because he was just in court. Um, and I think I'm pretty sure he got bailed out, but just insane series of events in literally one day. People were saying like he was prepping for a bowl game that morning and then somehow got arrested that afternoon. So, uh, not a good look from Michigan, but now they could go after another head coach. Let's see who they
Yeah,
bring
another
in.
one.
Yeah, Brian
Yeah, let's
Kelly's
see.
been in the news. Kalen DeBoer from Alabama, maybe. Um,
Yeah, has Lane Kiffin signed yet? Might as well throw him in there.
yeah,
Who knows where that guy's going?
yeah. The Washington
Apparently.
guy was still in there, Minnesota guy. Um, but yeah, so now they have no head coach, and I think the interim head coach is like a millionaire or billionaire or whatever. He's a mogul, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird time in Michigan. So
Yeah. That must be one of the worst days ever for anybody. I mean, brought on himself, obviously, but just like to go from a pretty prestige position as the Michigan's head football coach to
yeah,
you're in jail having a court hearing the next day. So, um, yeah. Um, yeah, it'll be interesting to see who replaces him. I mean,
yeah.
I don't really care about him.
I
I
really
mean,
don't. Yeah,
obviously he's just, not a
just
great person.
no,
So, did not deserve that job in the first place. Um,
no. Just
so
ruined
hey,
his
hope
whole life. So
yeah, so hopefully someone better and someone who deserves the job comes out on top.
exactly, exactly. And supposedly they looked into this in like beginning October, and the people that they hired didn't find anything. Of course, no one ever finds anything in the first investigation. So
Taking a page out of what was it, NBA, the NBA's books.
yeah,
Hey, shout out to Adam Silver and the NBA for investigating Terry Rozier very thoroughly.
yeah, they did a very
The
good job.
FBI very next day. Hey, we're arresting
We're,
this
we're
guy.
arresting everyone, even
Yeah, this
Chauncey.
guy is throwing games. Yeah.
Yep. Next we got the college football bracket here. Don't forget to fill out your bracket, Noah.
Oh,
I have filled out mine. Of course, I am choosing Oregon to win it all the way. Um, but if Noah wants to, I got Oregon, I got I got Alabama, I got Tulane. No wait, I got Ole Miss because I feel like everyone's gonna choose Tulane to beat Ole Miss because of Lane Kiffin, and I got Texas A&M.
okay. Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Are we
and
doing this? Are we just making a prediction right now?
yeah, I'm
Or
just doing prediction right now. I'm going to Oregon all the way. Oregon's going to beat Texas Tech, and then Indiana's going to beat Alabama. Georgia's going to beat Tulane, and Ohio State's going to beat Texas A&M. Basically, I got Oregon versus
Ohio
Georgia
State?
in the
Oh, Georgia.
championship. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
No.
Yeah, I'd probably say Oregon, obviously, Sco Ducks, alumni. Um, I would have Oklahoma or Alabama. Um, Listen to Ty Simpson. Everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people do like that guy. I think at least mid-season, a lot of people had him going top 10. Probably going to be a day three guy in the draft. But I'll go Oklahoma. Since you said Ole Miss, I will choose Tulane to be different, and I will go with Miami over Texas A&M. Shout out to Carson Beck. That's my guy. I will have Carson Beck beating Ohio State.
Wow.
I'll have Georgia beating Tulane, um, Indiana beating Oklahoma, then Oregon against Oklahoma or Indiana. Uh,
Oregon, Indiana
uh,
right here.
yeah,
Whew.
Oregon Indiana is going to be such a crazy game. Best of the best, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll have Georgia versus Miami in the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. Um, I'm going Miami all the way. And then I'm gonna go Oregon against Miami
Miami.
or
Wow.
Oregon in an Oregon 55-0 blowout.
Mario Cristobal playing his old school.
Yeah, it's a little drama.
Well, drama. It's a
Yeah, but
storyline.
I mean, I haven't thought about Mario Cristobal in a long time. Totally forgot about that guy. I
Yeah, he was there.
totally forgot he was
He was,
coaching Miami still.
yeah, yeah,
I
he's still
remember I got fired after they like ran the ball and they were up by like three with like no time left, and then they lost the game off a fumble.
That's true.
That was like
Yeah,
2 years ago, or yeah, 2 years ago. I
yeah.
thought he got fired after that.
Nope, he's still there.
I would have fired him.
So
Absolutely
yeah, horrible
insane.
decision, but you know,
Just just refused to knee it.
yeah. But this is starting next week, so look out for that
Yes. Yep.
on
It's on the
Friday.
19th.
Yeah. So let's get through our underdog picks, and then that's it for this episode.
Nice
Noah,
speed run through the underdog picks. Uh, yeah, so Kyle Mullenguy for the Bears, higher than 51.5 rush yards versus the Browns, going to be very cold. I think it's going to be a huge run
minus
game both
20, I
sides.
think.
Yeah, huge running game both sides. James Cook, I'm going to go under 81.5 rush yards versus the Patriots. Last time the Bills faced the Patriots, he only had 49 rush yards. So I think he'll duplicate that. Saquon Barkley higher than 80.5 rush yards versus Las Vegas. I think he gets 81 on the first play of the game. Touchdown.
Or
Game
the
over.
Eagles just choke and somehow the Raiders lose the game.
Oh, I mean, they could still choke, but I think on the first play of the game, Saquon gets that done.
Nice. Usually we go higher, and somehow this week Noah's choosing it lower for a pick, which is quite
All
interesting.
running backs.
I'm going Jamar Chase getting a touchdown versus the Ravens. No T. Higgins this game, and Joe Burrow's looking hot, and the Ravens defense been looking
Talk about his
not.
play. Don't talk about his looks.
Uh, Rico Dowdle higher than 11 and a half receiving yards versus the Saints. I mean, he's eclipsed that 4 times out of 5 last few games. George Kittle higher than 61 and a half receiving yards versus the Titans. And he's been having a great season since Brock Purdy came back, and he came back from injury. So that is it for underdogs, and that is it for this episode. Hopefully, everyone has a great weekend, and we'll see everyone in the next one.
So yeah.
See ya.